Hello and welcome back to the Plug-in Podcast
Bitch.
on this beautiful Friday morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. That's
what else
all
you want me to
say.
say?
That's all I say.
We have YouTube channel now.
Yes.
Plug-in podcast season 2. Type that in. It'll be in the description. All other podcast platforms you can find it there.
Link in
More-
the description to all
more-
our social
A
media.
more variety of videos are coming your way soon.
Indeed.
Soon. Masterpieces in the works. All right. All right.
This is your Apex Champions.
So let's get into what the fuck happened 2 days ago, guys.
Oh,
What the fuck happened 2 days ago,
absolute
guys?
madness. People were going
Oh my
riots.
God.
Absolute
mental.
insanity.
I have right here
I simply
the
can't believe it.
on the Twitter account verified the DC Police Department on January 7th. The MPD made 68 arrests, 56 officers injured, 2 hospitalized, 6 firearms recovered, and 2 pipe bombs recovered. They got pipe bombs over there.
Pipe bomb
Bombs. They got
on the
bombs.
Capitol.
People getting shot.
Yo, you got people at Nancy Pelosi's desk, bro.
Oh my
my
Oh
God.
my God, I seen it all, bro. Confederate
They
flags
trashed
inside.
everything.
Yo,
Dude.
it is really bad. Yesterday night I was going through Twitter, and they had the section just specifically talking about that. You just see tweets from the Prime Minister of Scotland, fucking
Damn.
Ireland, Australia. They were just like, they were just roasting the U.S., saying like, this is disgusting. Like, how is this happening? This is supposed to be a country that should be leading, that should be giving the example to
I don't even
everybody
understand
else.
how this fucking happens. How do you let
I simply
people
can't
get
believe
into
it.
like we're not just talking about some regular just crowd outside in the streets going like marching up and down. We're talking about getting into the U.S. Capitol building. I don't give a fuck if I'm banging, Vic. No, but for real, like, how does this even fucking happen?
I simply can't believe it.
That's just
The security,
a joke.
horrendous.
Yo, it's funny because I just saw a YouTube video saying the double standards. Okay, so you know how like they're all white, right? Imagine if they were black.
Would
Just
it
imagine if they
would
were
it
black.
look different?
You tell
Would
me.
it look different, Vic?
You tell me.
Probably. You think
Because
so?
because like they compared it to this spring, during a Black Lives Matter march. Like they had the National Guard, they had pepper spray, smoke bombs, flashbangs, everything you could think of. And now over here now, what the fuck are they doing? They're not doing jack shit.
You know what the funny thing was about that?
Feel me?
When they
That's
when they
insane.
first started swarming the Capitol, they're like, at least we're not causing vandalism. At least we're not doing trouble or anything like that. Fast forward like 2 hours later, them boys are breaking cars on the streets. They're fucking fighting the cops. They're fucking trashing the building inside. So it's like, what's the excuse? Like, what else?
Yeah,
What are you gonna say next?
And
What are you
it's
gonna say next?
crazy. It's crazy. Yeah,
And
like
you're right. Like on the yo, they had like the army on standby.
that's what I'm saying.
That. And that was on the streets. We're talking about the U.S. Capitol. Where were they at?
Yo, and then Trump's gonna say,
Oh my
"We
God.
love you all. Go home." Stupid, yo. I swear to God,
Dude,
dog.
This shit
But
grinds
isn't it
my-
up to the president?
Is
Isn't
it
it up for the
grinds my
president
gears?
to
To-
call in like
to
the
deploy
National
them?
Guard?
No, actually,
Yeah.
it is up to the president.
don't
But he
know.
refused to, and as a matter of fact, it wasn't even the president that called the National Guard last minute. It was fucking Mike Pence. He's the one who decided to bring in the National Guard.
See, I saw this on Twitter. I saw this tweets, Trump's tweets. He was kind of dissing Mike Pence.
He
at
was.
the
That's
end
what I'm
there.
saying.
He was
Like,
like,
Because Mike Pence
disgrace.
is like turning on him.
Well, it makes sense. He wants to like keep a position maybe in the Biden campaign, or maybe do something.
he's gonna switch
So
to Democrat Party.
I mean, that's how they.
He was
work.
like, it was the House of Representatives was voting on the if the votes were like legal. What was
on
it?
Yeah.
electoral votes.
If
They
they
were
were
gonna try and split the election. Like, what the fuck wrong with them?
if they were that was never gonna happen to begin with. They were just fucking grasping for straws. But
That's insane.
this guy Trump, he on his speech, he was just like, our boy Mike Pence got us. I know he's not gonna let us down. He gonna make us win the election. And then everybody was like, Mike Pence switched on him, and then he was just salty as fuck. He was like, Mike Pence was like, oh, I vote to object the votes and continue how it is to make Joe
Mm.
Biden a new president. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. When your own homeboy switch on you like that.
That's insane. And the thing is, Trump fuels these people. He's like, it's stolen. It's a stolen election. This, and that. Like, he fuels people to get even more pissed. Like, just and they just go off. Like it's just insane. To
Bunch
me.
of buffoons.
It's business.
Buffoons.
They want the
It's a
money.
business.
That's all it is. They're in it
That's
for them.
insane.
They're in it for themselves.
So you guys don't think with all this shenanigans Trump is talking about, you guys don't think that he has, that maybe there is fraud and maybe that there is
No.
something there?
I doubt it. Why would there be fraud?
He lost
don't
by
know.
7 million.
This time, out of all times, why would there be fraud? And it's not even like it's a crazy margin. It's the same. I looked at it. It's the same margin as 2016.
Yeah,
So why would they say there's
Oh,
not
yeah.
fraud then, but there's fraud now? You know?
he won over
Just-
7 million.
It's just a bunch of propaganda, dude.
I don't know.
It's like they took the L. Just take the L, dude.
It's the Russians. It's them.
You
It
know
always
what?
says it's
I
the
will not
Russians.
You know,
concede.
you know what
I
it
will not
is? You know what it is? It's these weirdos like praise this man. Like they fucking
Like, his word
hold
is
his cock
lay,
in
is
his
law.
fucking on their hands. Like this is my master.
Yeah, it is like almost like cult-like.
Yeah.
But you can't like. There's some people out there who actually believe in Trump because remember watching that documentary with the China with the Fuyao.
This is
There's actually that shit actually happened, and that's
Yeah.
how you, like how you get people with
this. This is the thing. Like they said it in the news all over. They said the real Republicans versus these buffoons. Because there's Republicans that believe in Trump's views and all that. But then there's these people like this that hold his cock in their
The-
hand and just fucking
the
praise
cult,
the
yeah.
man and just love him so much for no fucking reason. And like, it's weird. Like the Biden supporters, like yeah, like we were in that shit like during election time and all that, trying to get him elected. And all they were like, yeah, Biden 2020. But after he got elected, we were like, all right, he won, move on. You know what I mean? It's not like we're
Well,
holding
I don't
his
think
cock
Biden
in
ever
our-
had like a big like a fan base. People just didn't want Trump. So I don't
The
think
president
Biden's
should
ever
have
gonna
a
see that.
fan base to begin with. He's a fucking president. Like,
Well, like think about it. Like what's that?
Who?
The representative of New York, Ocasio. A lot of
AOC?
AOC. A lot of politicians now or like celebrities. They're treated like
'Cause she's
celebrities.
adorable, dog. That's why.
Oh
What?
my
No.
god.
But Trump people are okay.
No, but that's that's different though. Did
no.
you see what they did for Trump?
Yeah,
The Capitol. That's
obviously, but you see how that shit works. Like politicians are fucking celebrities.
Yeah, but
a
that's
lot
just-
of
that's the
Bernie
whole-
Sanders. You could
that's-
say he's a celebrity.
Nah,
AOC celebrity.
nah,
Trump
but
celebrity.
These buffoons are a whole nother level. They're just a
Trump was
whole.
a celebrity before he was president. That's
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah.
different day.
These guys
Yeah,
are just
but-
on a whole nother level. That's just AOC and Bernie Sanders and all them. They're like on this like right here celebrity, but they're just treating Trump like he's like God. I
Yeah,
don't know.
touching back on how Republicans are switching sides and realizing like he's fucking up and doing stupid shit. Mitch McConnell, one of the Republicans, was like he actually noticed and addressed it. He was like, you know, we can't switch. We can't try to switch the election. Like these are the votes of the people. If we were to switch, it would cause like a big problem to our democracy. This, and that. And he's basically just throwing shade to every Republican that wanted to overturn the electoral votes because it's just not the way the U.S. works, you know. It's just not. It shouldn't be like that. And people shouldn't try to change it because these are the votes of the people. This is what the people want.
But if
It's just
there is,
crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like if he is going this hard, there has to be some reason why he's going that hard on trying to overturn.
Loser.
I don't think so. I
Bro.
think there's something deeper. He either they're planning on, I don't know,
Oh, you know what
throwing
it
him
is
in
that I
jail
saw?
or doing
You know,
something.
yeah, you know what it is that I
or-
saw?
Or some bullshit like that, but I think that there's a deeper reason. Maybe there is actual fraud, and maybe Trump is on the right side, and we just don't know. Maybe the Supreme Courts are on the Democratic side. Maybe there's always people who want stuff on like the Democratic side that the Republicans don't want.
I mean,
And-
that's always a possibility. No one can know for sure.
Yeah,
but
but-
I feel like a real big reason that people are saying that he's fighting so hard to stay in office is having to do with some shit from Russia and like leaking information or some shit like that. I forgot what it was. Working with them in some way that they couldn't arrest him or anything like that because he was a president and there's a law against arresting a president. You have to wait until the term is over. So I think he's scared that once he's not president anymore, they're gonna arrest him for what he did.
That's what
So he's fighting super hard to stay in office.
yeah,
That's
I think there's a deeper reason. I don't think it's just he's a sore loser. I really don't. I think there's maybe
I think
something
that was
there.
I think that's the reason for sure, that he's just scared to be like hit with these charges whenever he's done being president and all that for the things that he did.
What if there's just something wrong with him? What if he just doesn't accept being
He's
losing?
deranged now.
Yeah, like I'm being dead ass. Like, what if
It,
there's
it
like,
actually it could be, but
like
I
what
don't
if
know.
he's
He
actually
could just
insane?
be crazy now.
That's
To
what
be
I'm saying.
honest.
Like, what if he's actually insane?
Well, being a president is a very difficult task, so
Like,
it
imagine
could have gone
having-
to him.
Imagine having the power of the U.S. in your hands, and you're just gonna lose it after 4 years because people just were like, no.
Well,
you
you
know.
know that's coming once you sign up. You
Yeah.
know eventually you're gonna lose it in 4 or 8. So
Yeah.
It got to his head.
Nah, but then again, Vic, you
It
gotta
got
think
to his
about
head.
the possibility that this election was like the higher voter count in a very long time.
Yeah, that's true.
So that tells you a lot about the president. Like, people voted for the first time, like, everywhere because of him.
It's true. I mean, a lot of us could have voted in.
No, I'm
Could've-
saying like
well-
adults that don't
Oh,
vote,
okay.
like in the more of like the slums and ghettos and all that, that they don't vote, they don't care. They went out
Yeah,
and
yeah.
voted.
well, isn't that only natural too? It'll increase over time because you know the population increases.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I think also like social media. There's people are gonna keep voting, continue to vote, and there's not. There's.
That's a
I
big
don't think there's
part.
ever gonna be
Yeah.
a vote like this, Trump versus Biden. You know,
Mhm.
good versus bad. There's
Mhm.
like,
No,
a lot of social media
it-
fuels
it
that.
was a big part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
a movie.
2020 was a movie.
You know
A
the-
horror movie. It was a
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
horror movie.
They did like a documentary comedy type of thing on Netflix. It was like Death to 2020.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys see that?
I saw the title, but I didn't click on it. I thought it would be
Yeah.
kind of corny.
It was good. It was just just recapped the whole year, but just made jokes about it. And they had
Mm.
just different people of different countries and backgrounds, just roasting them and all that. They were like, "Oh, it's 2020." Oh, there was like they had like this one like girl from like Ireland or someplace like that. She was like, "Oh yeah, I've been watching ever since lockdown happened. I've just been watching this show on Fox. It's great. It's called The U.S." Like they were just like roasting it. It was like,
US Late-Time
He's like-
news
he's
show.
like, he's like, yeah, they have this guy, Donald Trump, and like they have this grandpa, Bernie Sanders, and they're just like arguing over each other, and then they have riots. It's a really good show. He's like, you guys should just watch it.
Wow, that's crazy. Imagine
Bro,
other
what I don't
countries
like
looking
is-
into us. It's
Bro, that-
insane.
Yeah, that shit's like
What?
like other countries looking into like the U.S. and
Oh.
like treating it like a show.
Yeah, we're a fucking joke.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a point, but it's also like we're a product of our time, you know. Like there's a lot of places who've had the same thing happen to them, like Spain. You remember those videos? When was this? Like a year ago or something, or maybe like start of 2020 when Spain had the riots. You guys don't remember that?
Their whole election thing going on.
Yeah,
That was like 2018.
yeah. Like this shit's is starting to happen, even in Britain too. I saw like this meme on
Wait,
Twitter, like
wait,
apparently Great Britain's going down too.
The whole thing of
Oh.
Spain, I saw the documentary of that on Netflix. It
Yeah.
was good. Like they had people like were trying to go vote, like and the police officers would go in there and just fucking they didn't let them.
Yeah, there was one
And
where they
would,
were like break
beat
the
them and
windows. and
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, this is like not freedom of voting and all that."
Yeah, like this is also a product of time. Like shit's going down. Climate change is gonna come. People are gonna start mass migrating.
You know what they're
and
doing?
It's gonna be
You know
really
what they're
bad.
doing, Vic? They're waking up. They're waking up. Everybody's waking up
Nah, I think everybody's going
to
insane.
reality.
I was
think
just about to say that.
I think everybody's
just
going
going-
You going
insane.
stupid?
Yeah. Fuck, waking up. They're going straight stupid.
Nah.
just starting fights just to start fights.
And you gonna see,
Yeah.
and you know what else we're gonna see? Well, I'm also gonna see a bigger vote count every year. I mean, for the next coming years, because immigrants' children are gonna be now old enough. Because they're coming in the 90s and in the late 80s. So now that's gonna be a whole nother generation of immigrant children, and that's gonna be push another way. Whoever knows what way, but that's gonna just create another wave.
I think I'm gonna just go to Canada.
Not if
Keep it
Russian
a buck 50.
has
Not if
something to
Russia
do
has
about
anything to do
it.
with it.
Not if they interfere with the election.
Nah, I think the threat is China now.
I think it's China.
Yeah, it's
Yo, they're
China.
China.
they're gonna
They're-
sweep us up from under the legs. Yo, I swear to God.
Why isn't everybody just join forces? Why can't we do that?
Yeah, right.
Everybody just live together happily in this world
Yeah.
until we get to Mars.
Doesn't everybody want that? That's not gonna happen.
The only way for everybody to join forces is for there to be one common enemy that everybody just goes against.
Russia. That's all.
Oh.
Russia.
I wouldn't-
Aliens.
Aliens.
No, I saw something where it was like the Pentagon has like 2 months or something to reveal everything they know about aliens.
Yes, it's like
Saw that?
100. It's like 100 some days until that day.
Something.
Until then, yeah, it's 100 some
Are you
days.
serious?
It's like until to declassify
Yeah.
information about all information about UFOs and what they know.
When is this?
100 and some days from now.
What? How old is the information? Because
I
I know
don't know.
after 80 years they can declassify a bunch of shit. Let's say Project Blue Book, for example. That shit's been past 80 years. That's why everybody knows about it now. Project MK Ultra, mind control. Everybody knows about it now because it was declassified 80 years later. So I mean, that's what I've heard. That you gotta wait at least a minimum of 80 years because that in that amount of time, it's considered like not that valuable because so much time has passed.
Did you look into it, Vic?
I didn't read the article, but I saw the thing. I was meant to read it, but I was like, I think I was at work.
So if it's recent new discovery, I'm hyped.
Where
But
did you
then
see
again,
this on?
is it really gonna make a difference though? Do you think people are gonna care? That's like, duh, we knew they existed.
Well,
Like
so-
it's like the same situation earlier this year. They declassified that they witnessed that they know of.
yeah, but there's always
alien
those
life.
pricks that always like, no, that shit's fake.
Well,
that shit's fake.
No, they'd say unidentified. What is it like?
Unidentified
UFO?
objects.
So it could mean a lot
yeah,
of things,
you're right.
but
yeah.
not exactly aliens. But
I mean,
No.
But I still think people are not gonna react. Like they're gonna be like, I mean, yeah,
mean-
we knew that. I mean, it depends on what they say.
yeah, it's the idea that people are just gonna freak out and panic, and it's gonna flip the USA upside down.
I doubt it.
Is why they don't release this shit. It's why they don't tell about the recent discoveries or anything.
I
like
doubt.
I feel like if that would happen if they just released everything and then just
Like at
s-
once, just like
yeah, everything at
flooded.
once and even talked about what they're doing now.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be available. So if you want to go see it, you see it. If you don't want to go see it, you don't see it. You feel me? Because like if you release it all, just like all out there like that, people are gonna fucking flip.
Nah, I feel like if they flip, fucking stupid. What are they gonna do?
It's America.
You can't do anything.
People are insane.
that shit's out of your power. What the fuck is you flipping out gonna do?
Cults will be fucking people would try to
Cults,
start
Yeah.
religions and
People
like
would kill
religions
themselves
will
to go
be-
up to the higher ups or some shit. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
you guys are right. That's ugly.
It'll be
what
some
the fuck?
some crazy
There's
shit.
some weird ass
Like,
people,
the
dog.
homeless people would be all gathered together
Yeah.
and just take over McDonald's.
Create a base.
McDonald's would be their fucking base.
They'll go to cornfields and make circles.
oh god,
It's like praise the aliens.
People, we gotta take over the Burger Kings, all the fast food.
Yo,
Taco Bell.
You know what surprised me, dog? That they didn't find anything. If I was in the Capitol building when that shit happened, I would have went searching for hidden rooms, for fucking treasure maps, or fucking whatever the fuck that was in there.
Dude,
Dude,
tell me why I
nobody
was
went
thinking
to-
the same thing.
Cause I would have touched every wall,
Fuck
every
yeah.
book, to see if there's any hidden rooms or vaults or chambers or anything like that.
I
and
thought the
fucking
same. I thought
ransack that shit.
I feel it'd be so cool to be inside the
So
Capitol.
I thought, so I w that made me think if nobody found anything, I feel like there's nothing in the Capitol building. Cause people are like, why can they storm the Capitol building, but we can't storm Area 51? Fucking pussies. Like, you know what I mean?
oh that's true.
Right?
they got camel people with guns,
But
and then they
Area
got
51
jets.
got people like on there. They got
They got snipers.
snipers on there.
They got
Yeah, you're right,
jets,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
helicopters, boy.
And they don't give a fuck. They'll gun you down.
Bro, it's actually now that you say that, it's actually weird that they were allowed to go in the Capitol. That you bring up a good
Right?
point. Like why were they allowed? It almost feels like a publicity stunt, like a whole like a big ass publicity stunt for something. Because how are you allowed to go in the Capitol building? There's no way anyone should be like, from what we know of the Capitol building of that place.
Apparently, it
and
was
what it means.
understaffed. Like there was not a lot of security on duty. That's
Nah.
why they got fucking overwhelmed.
Fuck,
And people just fucking rushed in.
I feel like there's.
no,
I feel like
there's a publicity stunt.
I feel like
Now that I'm thinking about it,
the Capitol building, by default, should have had better defenses just every day to begin with, right?
Not even defenses, or just even like to get in. Like it shouldn't just be just the door, you know. It should just be like it should just be way more complicated. Than
No, I'm
just
saying like
True.
defenses. Like they should have snipers on the roof 24/7. They should have like lock it down like the White House. Because that I don't know how significant the Capitol building actually is. Like what's in there. I know it's the houses, floor, and everything where they speak and everything like that. But is it really that significant? Do you know what I mean?
And especially if you see a large crowd just forming, I don't see why they wouldn't bring in more security just in case. I don't
see, but they knew that was coming. They knew that was coming.
Yeah, people say
you,
they knew.
You
yeah.
don't spawn a whole mob just from.
There's no way
True.
they're that
People just
oblivious about what's going
join
on.
Yo, you
That's
see
why.
them- Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm thinking it's a publicity stunt now, because if you guys didn't know, like I think it may be the same day or the day before, they actually had a threat from you guys. Did you guys hear about the Iranian
No,
general?
that was the same day or the day
same day?
after. It was the same day.
No, it was the day before or the same
no,
day.
no, it was the same day later in the day. That's when the headlines started popping up that Iran was threatening to attack. And we're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they
That's
said
not
while
funny.
they
That's not
no,
funny.
because they said while they were speaking, they were going to attack. They were going to do like a 9/11 type.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. So
That's fucked
flying
up.
into the
so it was
fucking
that day.
Capitol.
So it was either that day, or shut the fuck.
Why are you laughing?
Could you imagine mowing down the Capitol? Brrr. With a chopper?
It's not even a
Yeah.
mowing down. It's a plane going down. They said you will pay for this.
Hold on.
It's
Hold
for it's to revenge the general that we killed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Soleimani.
yeah.
Oh my god. I can imagine a Boeing.
Oh
A Boeing jet just fucking landing.
Dude,
Yo,
nah,
someone get
nah,
this guy,
nah.
dog.
All right, chill out.
Yo, he's
Alright.
They
Bro,
need,
ho-
they need like that magnet shit where they put it in the sky and then a plane goes through and it just gets stuck up there.
Shit. What the
That's
fuck?
some spy kid shit.
Yeah,
right
some,
there.
I don't know, some crazy shit.
Some spy kids.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's something else. I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Nah. I feel like there's nothing important in the Capitol if they just
No,
allowed to do that.
Maybe there is. You just don't. People just don't know about it. The average Joe probably will never know
They
about
got their papers and shit, their paperwork.
Yeah, but everything was exposed there. I mean, Nancy Pelosi's emails were out there, right?
it. They
What?
stormed
I
her
don't know.
desk, bro.
I thought you said there was a tweet thread of like all her emails and shit.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Who said that?
I
Was it
just
Kevin?
remember-
Was it you?
I didn't say anything about that. You
Yeah,
going
you guys said it
crazy.
earlier, dog.
No,
No.
I said I took
Uh,
pictures at her desk.
No, I know that, but one Victor and Kevin said that on Twitter they had like a whole thing of Nancy Pelosi's like. Yo, I swear to God, you guys said that.
No one said
You
that.
going crazy.
No.
I think you saw
They
it.
gave it to me, dog. They gave it to me. All right, whatever.
They started feeding you ideas.
But still, dog, they're
Nah.
stupid for not going through those emails. I would have gone right through that shit trying to find something crazy.
Ew.
Trying
Bro,
to
you
find
know what'd
something
been
crazy.
smart? Put like mini cameras just everywhere. Just fucking plant them. See what they say behind the
Or put a
scenes.
chip in the computer and download all the data of everything.
Ah, dude, that's a felony.
Someone probably did do that.
They're all gonna get away with going to the Capitol. No one's gonna get arrested. I guarantee you.
There's a good amount, but you're right.
No,
you're
but
right.
like after like all this is done, like people that took pictures and everything like that in
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
I
yeah.
doubt anything's gonna happen to them.
Yeah,
I
you're right,
fucking
you're
doubt
right.
it.
What if someone did? Because a lot of people went in there.
Not,
What if someone did find a secret room and got stuck in there?
Damn.
And they're just
24-hour
like,
challenge.
they're in there.
and someone from the actual building found them in there and just fucking slaughtered them.
Oh
Or
my
they
God.
managed to escape and they have like some crazy, like they have like a ray gun or some crazy shit.
I
Alright.
doubt they have ray guns.
Yeah, no ray gun. Why would they have a ray gun there?
They
That's
can't
Area
defend that
51.
shit.
That's why they got the missiles on Area 51. 'cause that
Or
shit's in
maybe
there.
what if the Capitol is Area 51, but like they like saying they flip flopped it.
Damn, like hidden in plain sight.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they're like, we're just not gonna guard the Capitol because surely no one's gonna rush this, right? Surely
no one's gonna do it.
surely no one thinks we have anything important in here. So we're just gonna actually put all the important things in here when people think that we don't.
That's
No, they're not gonna put a bunch of rednecks storming the Capitol. There's no way.
There's no way.
I
They
have
be
a
touching
question.
stuff.
I have a question for you
the
guys.
nasty fingers be touching shit.
They be
Alright.
touching shit.
let's say a redneck runs in, right?
Oh my
And he happens to find a secret room, and he finds all these important documents.
He wouldn't know what that shit says.
And he just makes the most amazing untold discoveries, right? And but somehow he ends up he ends up escaping untouched or anything. And he goes out into social media and he just starts blasting all this information that he found out. Are you guys gonna believe him or not?
I don't think anybody's gonna believe him.
I mean,
No,
the
yeah.
proper way would have been to like
Take pictures, do
go
something.
to a reporter, and hopefully that reporter takes on that job and is willing to possibly die from this.
He wouldn't be able to understand in the first
But
place.
like, let's say they have some let's say they got like some actual like pictures and like.
I mean, if they have evidence, I guess so. Yeah.
But who would prove it? Nobody would prove it.
You
because
go to a
it's an unknown-
reporter.
It'd be an unknown like secret room shit nobody knows about. Like, how would you?
I mean, pictures are pictures, though. I think if it's pretty raw, fucking phone to computer. It's pretty hard to Photoshop something like that.
I'm just saying, cuz.
True.
I don't know. Because one witness telling a story to many people just simply won't believe it.
Like Snowden, when he exposed all the files and all that, he went to a reporter, and once they put it out, he dipped. He's gone.
Well, they wanted on. I think it's called the Espionage Act, when you report or where you like leak something that could like affect military like quest or whatever the fuck they call it. Like if you leak something like that, they can get you on some years, like life sentences
Because
if
that's
they
like
get you.
that's like treason, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
treason. They actually had another dude, the guy from WikiLeaks. I forgot his name. Do you know his name?
I don't know his name.
Forgot his name, but he's being held in Great Britain right now. They got him in jail. They want to the U.S. wants to extradite him to here to give him a life sentence for basically leaking like, he was the person who leaked. I think it was like Afghan or like somewhere in the Middle East. He leaked like how like the civilian casualties that the U.S. did on there, like airstrikes that really didn't hit the target, because most of the time those airstrikes never hit the actual target. They actually just end up killing civilians and stuff. And he leaked a lot, like pages and pages, reports on it. And now they want him. And then he did the same thing Snowden did, where he fled the country, and he got what's it called? He got sovereignty or something at another country. They let him in, but then I think he recently got arrested in Great Britain for like a year, and then now the U.S. wants to extradite him on a life sentence here. But Great Britain's not letting him because they usually don't like extradite people like that.
Fuck.
On the run, he's under protection from the Queen,
Yeah, he got protected from the Queen right now.
from the crown.
God save the queen. You think he's on his knees with the queen?
Kissing
He's
their
like,
toes.
thank you,
God.
queen.
Kissing their
So you can
toes.
stay here as long as you
Start
become the
washing her
servants.
feet.
You're like 90.
Bro, isn't that crazy how you can like be a journalist, leak some like important shit, and like you're the bad guy?
You're in a fucking movie at that point.
If you see big,
That's
you
fucking
gotta
crazy.
do it right, cause you only got one shot, and you gotta do this shit right. Otherwise, you're gonna be a joke. And
Bro, that guy's a fucking hero. If you, like
I'm shit.
he did it.
He's
but
he's an all-American patriot.
yeah,
I mean, isn't
that's fucking crazy. How you can literally. I think he's on suicide watch right now, which is
Oh,
kind of
shit.
crazy, but that's crazy how you can like.
Isn't there like no. I thought those like war crimes against the U.S. They don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, he leaked like reports, but the main thing that really hit people and it made people question like why are we in the Middle East is the casualties that happened because of it,
Yeah.
like the civilian casualties.
I thought there was casualties. They had reasoning behind every casualty. Like if you suspected someone, it had to be in the report of why you killed him. And if you just kill him just to kill him, it's like
well,
Oh.
they're probably looking for terror. Well, every
Something-
time
it's
they're
like-
gonna say
it's like a war
looking
crime
for
to kill a
terrorists.
civilian. I think I don't know. But, I mean,
No, it's
it's
not
not?
if you have like. Well, if you think about it, there's people out in like other places who think the U.S. is a terrorist, like the military is a terrorist because they do civilian casualty over there. But we don't think that, obviously, because we're U.S. citizens. But there's other countries who look at it the other way. They're like, we're the terrorists. We're in their fucking area. They're in their homeland, and we're doing the bomb striking.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Why
yeah.
the fuck are we still in Iran? I don't.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is it purely
Oil?
for oil?
It's the oil money.
It's purely for
princes.
oil. All this for fucking oil.
They fighting for the oil.
Why don't we stop putting those efforts to Iran for the oil and stop putting efforts into renewable energy? Why?
Bro, see, we might hate Trump, but Trump has not started a war like people thought he would, which is something you can be like, that's fucking pretty good. He is fucking selling weapons to Saudi Arabia, and they're fighting Yemen, and then they're fighting other Yemen.
People would have thought
Opposition
he was
groups.
just gonna start a war just like that. I mean, they're just extremists at that point.
Well, he's not starting a war, but he's giving the others the equipment to
Yeah.
do the war.
that's
Yeah,
what-
but going back to
Yeah.
what
See,
you
that's-
said, because a lot of people said
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I did see that. They're like, oh, he's gonna start a war. He's gonna fuck us up. Blah blah blah. I was like, he's not gonna do that. Like he's
There's people who would.
we don't like him, but like, chill.
that
Like
stupid.
yeah, like I don't think he's that dumb.
Well, if you like, I think under Obama we got into a war. I think I forget I forget with who, but there was a war that every president started a war. I think Trump has been like the one who hasn't
I don't
started a
think
war.
Obama started a war. Look that up. Maybe.
Yeah, you gotta fact check that.
But
But
I think we were still in Iran when Obama went into office. Because
Yeah.
before that, with Bush.
Yeah, that's true.
I might be wrong, but I know
Mhm.
Trump is selling weapons to Saudi Arabia, and then, but
you guys
that,
gotta
that's
get out of
also
his debt. You heard?
Yo, that shit pisses
No,
me
you-
the fuck off.
No, no,
Who are
he
we in
actually
debt
is true.
to?
no, no,
World
he
War II.
Dog.
no, he's actually right. There's the gun manufacturers in America make a ton of money selling weapons, and so we need to sell
That's-
weapons in order to keep jobs,
I
in
mean,
order to keep.
That's facts.
Make
That's how
the
we
mo-
got
make
out of
that
the
money.
Great Depression. By starting the war and selling guns and shit, and that's how our economy went back up.
Honestly, I don't know 100% why we're in so much debt or how.
Dude, we're
Well,
like trillions
China-
of dollars in debt, aren't we?
In
It's
China, yeah.
It's like, who the fuck are we in debt to? We're never gonna pay that money back. Like,
I
let's
know.
get real. Come on.
Yeah.
This is
There's never gonna be a point where we're in zero debt. Like, just ridiculous.
This is Obama inherited the Iraq War and the Afghanistan War,
Yeah.
and then they withdrew soldiers from Iraq in December 2011.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you're right. Trump hasn't done anything like that, like crazy like that. But I don't know about the weapons thing 'cause I haven't seen that. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy out here,
the
man.
big, I mean, we make a lot of money. There's a lot of people who make money who have reasons why they would want to be in war. There's money to be made.
Yeah,
There's oil to be get.
dude, we're trillions of dollars in debt. Like, who the fuck? Like,
Oh yeah, we're in debt to Japan, China, Brazil, Ireland, and the UK.
dog, like, what do we do? Monthly payments on the countries? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing?
China represents
Installments.
29% of
It's
all
like monthly
treasuries.
installments of
Yeah.
fucking $2 billion a month. Like,
Yeah,
I
China.
fucking doubt it.
China has 29% of the debt. Damn.
Why are we so much debt with China?
Nah, I know fucking
Because we
know.
need their goods.
But how does that put us in debt? Like, what did they do to make us go that much?
China manages its foreign exchange reserves by investing in different assets. Yeah. Oh, it's because they gave us.
Oh, they invested into the U.S.
Yeah, during the financial
Ah.
crisis. So basically, I guess kind of the Great
Makes sense.
Depression maybe.
Or 2000. Nah, that would be 2008. That wasn't that crazy.
Or-
No, that would be 2000.
Yeah, or Black. What was it
Mm.
like? Black Monday or some shit like where everything just plummet that one day.
It was the mortgage crisis.
The recession.
or the recession
in
some
2008,
shit like
2009.
that.
Yeah, that's when like the house bubble. There was a bunch of
Yeah.
people getting into housing, and then the bubble blew up, and then
The market
people-
just fucking
yeah.
collapsed out of nowhere.
A lot of people buying houses now.
Yeah.
So that's weird though, right? Like
What?
we're in COVID, and Elon Musk is now the most
The
richest person in the world.
publicly, the publicly richest person in the world. My boy. You know what
Isn't
pissed?
Jeff
that's
still
crazy.
first?
You know what pissed? No, he's number one. Elon's number one now. He
No
beat.
way.
He passed Jeff.
When
No
was
way.
this? When was
Yesterday.
this?
Literally-
Yesterday.
Yesterday, right? Yesterday. Literally yesterday happened.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy.
You know what pisses me off? What grinds my gears? When people get pissed saying, "How can someone be that rich?" Like it's his fault that his company's getting that big. Like it's out of his hand at some point. You know what I mean? It starts growing on its own.
The real question is, how the fuck do you get that rich during COVID? That's
Because
the
people
real
are still
question.
buying cars.
I know, but that's I think that's who fucking cares that he's the richest. It's like, how are people getting this fucking rich during COVID? What are people doing?
Nah. It's just
Selling
it pisses.
drugs.
Nah, it pisses me off when they say, "How could someone be that rich?" Like, it's not like it just fucking. He's just sitting on his ass, or like it just happened overnight. Like, he's the richest in the world because his company's fucking huge. It's out of his hand.
Yeah.
He doesn't control everything. It's not his fault. It's like, and most of that money's not even in his pocket. It's in stocks.
You know what I'm waiting for though? I'm waiting for the little plates, the solar panel plates that go on the roof. What are they
The
called?
roof tiling.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Oh,
them
the solar
Jones.
tiling?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them Jones to release.
Oh yeah, what was this? He had a thing of it called. What was it like? Solar something.
Solar
Yeah,
cells or some
it's
shit
just-
like that.
Yeah, there's solar cell roofs.
Yeah.
No,
dude,
they're out right now. It's just super expensive still.
What do they
I'm super
do?
excited for that.
It's
didn't
literally
hear
like
about
you
that.
know the roof tiles like shingles.
yeah,
Mhm.
shingle.
Basically the shingles, but they're all
Mini
little
solar
mini
panels.
solar. So you basically your whole roof is
Mm.
made like it's like finished like glass,
Dude,
and it's all panel.
beautiful.
But it's still not super popular because it's still super expensive because that technology is expensive.
Solar City. That's what it's called.
Yeah, but the product, that's the company.
Dog, I'm excited for that shit.
That's cool.
That is a
Yeah.
You know what's
cool as
crazy
fuck.
too?
Do you
I was talking with when I used to work at this. Remember where we used to work? It's like a
Eastern
little.
Marine?
Yeah, it's like a warehouse. There was
Yeah.
a dude we were talking to, and I think his sister got a Tesla, and they got a renovation in their garage. They put a charger in there,
Mm-hmm.
and you can actually get help from the government and stuff if you
Yeah.
buy
They
that.
give you benefits.
So they might, if with those shingles, like that it might be-
Incentives.
yeah,
Yep.
and then you make that money back.
Do you guys think my boy Elon deserves it?
Of course. He's Iron Man.
He's Iron Man.
Yeah.
He's Iron Man.
Like,
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Vic? How do you feel about
I mean,
it?
I don't. It doesn't really. I don't.
It doesn't concern you.
It doesn't concern
You
me.
don't
I
give a
just
fuck?
don't.
You want that
I think
gas?
I think the better one is like, why the fuck are people? How are they getting this rich? I don't know.
I mean,
During
He's
COVID.
worried about how they're getting rich.
Because he does things.
it's
why.
because I don't understand what your question. They're still buying his things. His company's still growing. It's
I
not
know, but
really his concern. It's the people
It's
that,
still
that are
cons-
still buying his things.
Vic
it's-
doesn't give
there's
a
a concern-
fuck, dude.
there's
He's
a
just wondering why
concern-
he's rich as fuck.
Oh my! Shut
There's
the
a
fuck
cons-
up.
there's a concern when it's like, when there's so much like a big ass divide between the poor and the rich. How you like, and especially during COVID, how the fuck are you getting this rich?
Yo, Jared, shut the
but people
fuck
are
up.
getting poor.
This is what
It's
I'm
not like
telling you.
everyone's getting richer.
This is what I'm fucking telling you.
People are getting fucking
I brought
stupid
this up.
rich.
I brought this up last podcast. I said there's the economic crisis of this fucking wanting this $2,000 check and we're in economic crisis, but they're still out there buying shit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
telling you, this
you-
it all comes back into it. They're
Yeah,
still out there
yeah.
spending money during this economic crisis.
Yeah, didn't you say some luxury
Yeah,
goods? went
luxury
up?
goods went up like double this year.
That's insane.
Like, but there's economic crisis and we're in need of fucking
It's
$2
'cause
grand.
when people have money, they just don't know how to use it. They just spend it
And
on
that
whatever
goes
they
back.
want.
They buy a fucking Tesla, cause why the fuck not? They invest in the Tesla stocks. That's a big one. Tesla stocks went crazy this year. Cause
Ooh,
people
it's
were,
like
cause people were at home.
450 or something.
It just fucking skyrocketed.
Dude, we should have.
Cause people were at home, so they were like, oh, invest in Tesla. Maybe that'll go up. Blah blah. And that's how he made a bunch of his money up. His net worth went crazy up. Cause he had stocks in there, and his stocks went up.
God, dude, we should have invested it when we got Bitcoin. We should have kept our money in Bitcoin, invested in fucking Tesla. Oh my God, we'd have been rich right now.
No, we wouldn't have with the money that we had in there.
All right, we probably would have made a couple hundred like that.
Oh, right. Dude, it's
Crazy world.
It'd be like that, man. I'm telling
Fuck.
you.
I just checked how much it would cost to put the electric panels here. Like, say for my house, like, you put your address. It'd be 20K.
20,000 for the solar panels or for the cells?
The solar roof.
Even
The
with
solar panels.
even
the
with
solar panels, that's panels.
Yeah.
The solar roof is a different thing.
but is that just the like buying-
Estimated 25-year savings, $27,000.
You said what, Vic?
I was gonna ask, is that with that number? Is that just the actual product, or does that include like people coming in and doing the whole renovation thing, the entire thing?
I think
Shit,
that
I
just
don't
I
know.
think that includes all labor because the company does it, so you're paying all that to have it done. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure. You haven't seen how it looks? No,
I've
should,
not.
You should go on your iPad. Just look up solar roof, and it
Mhm.
looks amazing. Like if that shit pops off, it's gonna change the way houses look. Like it looks crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, it's fucking cool. I'm
Add
excited.
add an additional 3 power walls for only a small price of $18,000.
What are What are power walls?
Chargers.
Some rich
Oh.
fuck is like,
For
dude, that's chump
Teslas.
change.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
crazy.
It's crazy. What are we at time wise?
We're about to hit 40 minutes.
All right. Let me bring up one more thing.
I actually want to bring up
Bitcoin,
something
30K.
as well.
30K
Yeah.
right now.
We brought
Bitcoin,
that up. We
30K.
brought that up last
I
time.
mean,
Damn, wait, how much is Bitcoin right now?
It's at 30 now. Last time
I dropped. It was at 34.
Oh, it was at 33 last time.
No, it was at 34.
Oh.
last time it was at 20 when we talked about this.
Nah, it was at 34.
no, it was at like around 20.
No, it was not. How much you want to bet?
No. I
Look.
think he's right. It was like 34.
Yeah, it was at
Oh.
34 because we came in here
It's like
and Kevin was
34,
like,
8 something.
and Kevin came out of fucking nowhere with his dumb ass and was like, "Hey, Bitcoin's at 34.
Oh.
Bitcoin's at 34." Listen back to it. I'm right. I'm telling you.
Alright.
No, last time we talked about like
Monday. It was Monday.
No, I mean
Yeah.
I think there was a time even before that where we actually talked about it.
No, we talked about it
Okay, Sherlock, I don't believe you.
Stupid. Don't fucking tell me I'm wrong.
All right, you're right. You're right.
Anyways, Delaware making big moves. Big moves on the Green Act.
Okay.
You guys see what
The
happened?
weed.
No,
About
no,
that?
no, no,
Oh
not weed.
my God, I was
my
thinking the same thing.
God.
I was like,
No,
never
on
mind.
the Green Act.
what
They
does that
cleaning
mean?
up the
Are you guys
oceans
not
now?
realizing what's going on around you?
Are they cleaning the rivers?
All plastic bags are gone out of stores.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah,
ShopRite,
yeah.
ShopRite
Realize it.
changed
No.
it.
Overnight, like that.
I'm gonna have to start carrying my
I've
shit.
seen. I'm not gonna name who, but I've seen a few places that still have the bags.
But they should. Are they smaller places?
They are. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I could report them.
Smaller
You know-
places.
Damn.
It's because it's inexpensive to buy plastic bags. That's why.
Yeah. It's gonna take a little more time for them to catch up. But I'm saying like the big brand stores and everything around us,
They're like
they all took
Wawa,
out.
Walmart.
Walmart's gone.
Walmart, yup.
Food Line, ShopRite's gone.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
What is the state? What is the state's one of the biggest priorities? To make income revenue for the state, right? So what do? We go to the police station. We negotiate with them. We offer a deal. We go with suitcases, and we're like, okay, I will give you a list of all these small stores that still have the plastic bags.
Oh my
And
God. We just fucking
report them.
snitch.
Report them in exchange
For money.
for a percentage of the fine that they give them.
Oh my
Yo.
God. This guy.
Yeah.
You got an
Snitch
eye.
ass
Look at the
boy.
snitch.
We got
Look at the
I know a
snitch.
few places already. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Hell nah.
Bro, you're gonna walk into a gas station, dude. There's like a dude who does not give a fuck about the gas station, just sitting there. Dude, gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yo, he's gonna get charged 10K right there. Oh
I'ma
my
give-
God.
I'm saying that's business moves right there.
Yeah, dude. But Delaware, big move. Big move on their part.
Is it only Delaware or is there other states?
I don't know, but it's just here. We did it. We finally moving off plastic bags.
Yeah.
You gonna start carrying around your tote bag? I don't know. I haven't been to the mall yet. Have you gone to the mall lately? So I don't know if they still have all their plastic bags
you
in
know what?
there.
During Christmas, I did go to get a gift at Disney, and they actually gave me a tote bag. I don't know if they
Tote bag.
if they
Oh.
always do that.
It wasn't it in effect at that time? I don't think so. I think it just happened the past like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it happened January 1st. I
Yeah,
remember I brought
so
it
it
up
wasn't.
like 2 weeks ago during the podcast. I was like, guys, did you guys know that the Wawa is gonna be, removing their plastic bags starting January 1st?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing like because of that, every other stores did the same thing. So it was like a statewide thing.
No, it's a law now.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a law. You can't have plastic bags.
That's insane. That's actually how I have my Urban Outfitters tote.
Yeah,
I'm about to
people
carry
are
that
gonna start
John.
carrying around tote bags everywhere.
Dude, it's about time. Plastic bags are
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
so unnecessary.
About time, dude.
Dude, you
totes-
go in there and
They're so,
buy.
they're so much more convenient. Tote bags. Just buy a fucking tote bag.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Crazy.
Dude.
Crazy.
All right.
At least we're moving in the right direction.
Yes.
'cause
Indeed.
that
Indeed. You
shit's
know who'll be happy
unnecessary.
about this? Sebastian.
Time.
Ecstatic about this.
Oh yeah, he
My
gets
fellow friend.
the plastic bags.
What were you gonna bring up?
I was gonna bring up
Too bad. Too
Nah.
bad.
Damn.
Get 'em done.
I was gonna bring up the news
No, I'm
about
joking.
about what's up with this Jeffree Star and this Kanye
Oh
West
my
shit.
Fuck that. Bro, we're not E News. We're not fucking E News.
It's a hoax. That's a hoax.
Yeah, I think it's a,
It's a
fucking
hoax.
joke.
I don't even know what that is.
Did you guys not
You
hear
don't know
about
what
it?
that is?
No.
No.
Apparently,
Wait, wait.
Kanye West is in the cheeks of Jeffree Star.
Oh my god. Oh my.
And they're about to get a
God.
divorce with Kanye and Kim are about to get a divorce over.
Bro,
it.
these Christians are different. I mean, it's it's no surprise. If he's a hard Christian, I mean, could be. you know,
Yeah, that's what people are
usually
saying.
how
Like,
it works.
what's up with Kanye with all this Christian shit and this religious shit? How's he gonna go with a dude that dresses up as a girl just clapping cheeks? Oh my! And then like
were they seen together or something?
I don't know what the I think it started with a TikTok or some
Yeah, it
shit.
came with a fucking rumor on it. It's like
Oh,
going around
okay.
TikTok and just blew
Okay,
up.
now we're done.
Alright.
This TikTok.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I told you it was a hoax.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a hoax.
fucking fake, but like
And it's like, and Jeffree Star Rector, he's like, what the fuck is happening? He's like, I woke up to these fucking rumors and shit.
yeah.
Like, I've never even met the guy. It's like,
yeah, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
oh, you know what it was? It was because it was a rumor on TikTok because, Jeffree Star lives in Wyoming,
yeah,
right? And Kanye stays in Wyoming a long time because that's his little meditating spot or whatever. And Jeffree Star posts that he's dating a famous someone from that lives in Wyoming. People are like, who's famous that lives in Wyoming? Kanye West. So people are like, and then at the same time, Kim and Kanye were spreading out rumors about getting divorced.
Yeah.
Some people put 2 and 2, and then rumors, and then
It
What the
exploded.
fuck?
it
It
just
ex-
happens
Bro,
like that, dude.
You know, now that you bring that up, I was eating yesterday, and I did see Kanye. Bro, this is Spanish news station, and I see Kanye West and Jeffree Star, and you know how they be
No
exaggerating.
way.
Yeah, you see how they be exaggerating shit on Spanish stations,
Yeah.
especially when it's like about drama.
Yeah.
It was. They were like boom, boom, and then oh, what are they? Gonna
Yo, I know that's how he's talking about. They picture that boom, boom. Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
TMZ, right?
Yeah, that's
Boom,
TMZ.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
TMZ.
yeah.
They do the same
Stupid.
thing. Well, they'll
Fucking
pop
moron.
that shit in hard as fuck.
He mad
Really
as
hard on the
shit. He
screen.
mad as shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this?
Just a
bullshit?
bunch of fucking TikTok and big boppers. making
Hey,
shit up. Stupid ass.
I just wanted to
kids.
get your opinions. I could tell Vic feels
Stupid ass kids.
pretty mad about the conversation. I understand.
I don't even know how you handle something like that. Like, how would you feel if you woke up someday and you were famous and you just rumors about you clapping somebody's cheeks? Like, how would you feel? Like,
I think the best thing to do is just to stay calm and just explain to people like that shit's not real.
I wouldn't say shit. I'd be like, suck my dick.
But if you don't say shit, it's only gonna go worse. I feel like you should address it.
No, if you address it, it goes worse.
Yeah, it gets.
If
worse.
you're
Yeah,
Kanye
I don't
West,
think so,
you do
though.
not want to
They'll
talk
be
about
like,
that.
you lying.
You say, cause you say one little thing and they fucking twist it. Especially if you're Kanye West, like he said, they're gonna fucking twist whatever he
Alright,
says.
but Kanye West is bigger than Jeffree Star, so Jeffree Star saying shit isn't gonna do much.
I mean,
No,
he did
no,
say
they're-
he's
I
like
mean, he
that
addressed
dude
it.
is pretty big.
He addressed that
yeah,
shit in his video.
Jeffree Star is huge.
Yeah,
But I mean,
Jeffree
yeah,
made a
he
video
woke
about
up.
that?
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
did.
he addressed
Jeffree
it.
Star made a video. He was like, I
You
woke
seen it?
up and this shit just happening. He's like, I'm so confused at what was happening. It's like
Yeah,
people's like,
yeah.
no, this shit's not real. Blah blah. Just some rumor that some fucking little TikTok big bopper fucking made up and some shit.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of important to address something like that because like you don't want to keep people.
Well,
just
if
keep
you're
talking
Jeffree
about it.
Star, of course you want to address it because if you make a video about it, that gets a lot of views. That
Yeah,
makes a
he's
lot of
gonna.
money.
Yeah,
Money's-
he's gonna want to address it.
Kanye
Money's-
West, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Money's-
He just
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
say anything on it.
Yeah.
Kanye West is on a spiritual retreat. He doesn't need to spend
Ew.
time addressing this nonsense.
My boy getting divorced. Fucking
Yeah, what you
spiritual
mean?
retreat.
Stupid. You're not supposed to get a divorce if you're in Christianity.
You're going to hell if you get a divorce.
Yeah, you're supposed to stay faithful to your wife.
I'm sure it's just a rumor. This shit's always happens. That's how it goes.
Yo, that's crazy.
Alright.
Alright, I'm done.
Well, I think we're at a time limit right now, right? Where we at? An hour?
Yeah, 47.
About an hour? You guys want to bring up anything else?
Nope.
Final
Yeah, I
thoughts.
mean, we
Final
can bring it
thoughts?
up, and or just catch us on the next podcast. There's still a lot to talk about.
Still a lot to talk about?
A lot of shit going on in the world.
Lot shit going on. Wait, why'd you bring up one more thing? One more thing. You want to bring one more thing, Rick? One more thing.
Nah, I think
one
we're
more thing.
good.
Come
I
on,
think
come
we're
on.
good. I
Get it out,
think
get it
we're
out, get it out, get it out, get it out.
I think we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, I'll give him a glimpse at the end when we're doing the outro.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, this is it. This has been the Plug-In Podcast. Thank you for tuning in with us today.
Remember, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, now on YouTube.
Yep.
Watch
Searching
out.
Plug-in
Yeah.
podcast.
Watch out for those new videos coming out. We're coming out new heat, not just podcasts anymore in 2020. Coming out new heat.
Follow our social media. Smash that like button and don't forget to
No,
subscribe.
don't ever fucking say that shit again. Don't ever
We're
fucking
on-
say
We're on
that
YouTube
shit
now.
again.
We're
I don't
on
give a
YouTube now.
fuck.
Leave a comment.
Don't ever
Turn the notification bell.
Giveaway out right now.
We got-
$100
we
Amazon
got-
gift card.
You gotta put the
$100
animation of the
Amazon.
bell and the subscribe button thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta put the
Hit
animation.
the notification bell.